Well, this totally works out because I'm going to see the founder later on today. Now, if you follow fast food news, like I clearly do, you notice they have 2 more Big Macs out right now. And maybe that's a way to honor Michael Delegati, the creator of the Big Mac, who passed away recently. I love the Big Mac. I mean, I grew up eating that. To me, it's sort of like the perfect fast food sandwich. It's a combination of a bunch of different tastes, meat, bun, special sauce, all of that, and it just blends together perfectly. I mean, I remember growing up and wanting some fast food, so I would go out and get like 2 Big Macs and a large fry because, you know, I was hungry and it was the 80s and 90s and my parents are like, sure! Anyway, now they have 2 different sizes. And this is a Brad tries where it's sort of like, I kind of have a feeling of what they're going to taste like. Like, I'll bite in like, it tastes like a Big Mac, but smaller. It's the Mac Jr. and the Grand Mac. And, well, I meant to actually say hold the pickles, but I forgot to this time, because I didn't want to go rooting through a Grand Mac and a Mac Jr. There's the Mac Jr. for you. Now this, you know, I like the concept of the Mac Jr., honestly. The only thing that I don't like about it is that, obviously, they should have called it the Little Mac. They kind of missed a huge opportunity there, to be perfectly honest. Now, what I like about this, you know what? I should actually bite into it first before I say the phrase. What I like about this, what I like about this is, okay, first of all, it tastes like a Big Mac, but smaller. You can really taste the small. It's sort of like half your Big Mac fell on the floor, and you're like, well, I don't want the part that's touching the floor, so I'll just pick up the first half. What I do like about the concept of this is that it feels like it's made like if you're on a road trip or something like that and you're eating while driving and you don't really want to get a Big Mac because it's kind of a messy sandwich to eat while you're trying to drive, and maybe you shouldn't attempt that, but this one fits perfectly in your hand. You know, you can drive, you can eat, and you know, maybe not pick lettuce off of it and do the things I'm doing right now, but I'm not driving. But if you want the size of the Big Mac too, like, just get 2 of these. So it's sort of like you did get a Big Mac, you just kind of cut it in half, honestly. That way it makes for a much safer road trip. To be perfectly honest, the patty on here looks like it's like a little bit, maybe a little bit bigger than the Big Mac patty. Like, if you put 2 of the, even the bun looks a little bit bigger, honestly. If you put 2 of these together, it would actually, I think, be a little bit bigger than the Big Mac. But maybe not as big as the Grand Mac. Oh, man. You're gonna need 2 hands. Yeah, I'm gonna double fist my Mac Daddies. See, that's what this one should have been called, too. It should have been called the Mac Daddy. Wow. Damn, this is big. Look at that Mac Daddy. I have all your money ready for you, Daddy. Holy fucking shit, look at that. This is what you picture in your head when you picture a sandwich called the Big Mac. This is huge, man. Fuck, I can see the pickle just hanging out there on the side. I don't want that. Okay, fuck me. Oh my god, it's so big they put a wrapper around it. That is a good looking fast food burger. Like, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It has double the cheese, a much bigger bun. It says 3rd pound patties. I don't know if it's 3rd pound individually or just both of them together are 3rd pound, but regardless, man, that's big. That is a Big Mac Daddy. That is really good. Again, they made everything in proportion to how big the meat is. And it's sort of like they're now trying to create like the off-menu items, you know? I think there's one off-menu item that's like the Mega Mac. I think that might be the one where it's like 8 Big Mac patties on the Big Mac sandwich. And there's another one too where it's you put 2 of the quarter pounder patties on the Big Mac. But if you did that, I mean, look, it'd probably still be delicious, but it would certainly override the meat would probably override the taste of about everything else in the Big Mac. And one of the things I love so much about the Big Mac is it's so many great tastes, minus the pickles. I picked those off. You know what? With that being said, though, the relish they have on there is amazing. I just don't like this. I just don't. But no, they've injected steroids into every single aspect of this sandwich. It's more special sauce, more cheese, more bun, more sesame seeds, more deliciousness. So, whatever you do, don't eat this while you're driving. Eat the micro penis mac. Much safer. Honestly, this typically when I'm hungover, I'll go to McDonald's. I'll be like, oh, the McDouble, a McChicken with cheese, and a large fry, and then I just pick on that for the remainder of the day. This would actually really go along well with that, like a Mac Jr., a McChicken with cheese, and a large fry. But by the time I'm done eating all of it, it's cold. Speaking of fries, I did order a large fry, and don't you hate it when this happens? This is the final thought, final aside. Don't you hate it when this happens, when you order a large fry, and I guess in some language, large means medium, because they didn't exactly fill it there. But you know what, I just ordered a Grand Mac and a Mac Jr. You know what, they did me a favor this time. I probably didn't need the large fry. See ya.